basketball.
I've been playing overseas. I've been in about 6, 7 countries.
But just as important as his love for pro basketball is his passion for teaching these guys.
Just like that, 2 feet in.
Every week this past summer, he's been having training camps for the kids of Pinellas.
I want to teach them how to do the fundamentals of the game.
But there's much more to his practice sessions than learning how to dribble. He uses the game as a tool to teach.
It's real out here. It's not a game. It's like you got to really make the right play and the right move and play your position.
And he hopes his lessons go back to school with them.
And just showing them the fundamentals of life, the fundamentals of teaching, the fundamentals of understanding the world and being positive to people.
He believes he's even stopped kids from bullying.
I got to take that kid, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it around and put a ball in their hands. They can take the anger that they want to bully a person with or the way they act and take it out on the court.
Yeah, talk to him. Say, come on.
It's been really fun. He's really nice, and he's been helping me. I got a lot better.
That's lesson 1 for 13-year-old Luke Bacon. But lesson 2 is one he hopes to always remember.
He's been talking about doing good in school, always trying your hardest, never give up.
Run, Sean.
Never give up. That motto has done Mahershal Simonet well. He leaves next month for China to start season 8 of his pro basketball career.
The biggest thing that in life is they understand that they have somebody that believe in them.
Reporting in Pinellas County,
We got 3. 3.
Jake Peterson, ABC Action News.
If you wanna find me, yeah, I'm in the front row. Got my 2 tickets on me, I'm in the front row. The best place to be, I'm in the front row. Best place to be, yeah. If you wanna find me, yo, I'm in the front row. Got my 2 tickets on me, I'm in the front row. The best place to be, I'm in the front row. Best place to be, yeah. So what's colder than ice and even hotter than a flame? I be in the front row, chilling at a ball game. Yeah, you know what they say when you're having fun, time flies. Catch me courtside, chilling with the inside. Scoop, come on, tell me how you want it.
Is in the building. The reason why I asked my man to come on up, this gentleman here, like I said before, he's traveled the whole entire world. He lived some years in China. Actually, let me stop. L.A., flight to China, lived in China, left China, went to the Bahamas. But in all of this, he's a b-ball player. And he's always wanted to make it to the big show, right?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
everybody,
yeah.
you know, G, they want to make it to the big show, right?
Yeah.
Why I brought you in, really, and we discussed this, is the charity work that you do.
Yeah.
And, you know, the whole part of this, the spin room, even though we're mixed show, DJ Ron C on the tables, is that we bridge the gap.
Mm-hmm.
And bridging the gap is with entertainment.
Sports, fashion, movies,
Exactly.
film,
Bridge the gap.
old school, new school, all of that.
Okay.
And I know you deeply into your charity work and nonprofit and helping these kids play the game. And so kind of give me your backstory on how your foundation started.
What I did was I created everything on my own. So I said after I finished this last little year in China, I said I want to do something massively, but I want to do it in an area where somebody don't have anything. So I flew over to the Bahamas and I stayed there for 7 months. And on 700 islands, they don't have courts. They have basketball courts. They have gyms and stuff, but it's government owned. So it's hard for guys that are athletes to get to the court, you know, in a car. They're playing with no shoes on. Or, you know, I started seeing these angles in the Bahamas, and I mean, hell, it's big as this room, the Bahamas, you know.
Right.
But at the end of the day, I'm like, let's help someone, you know. So I went over to an island called Eleuthera where Lenny Kravitz and all them live at. And so the children, they're big, they look like athletes, but no direction. So I said, okay. So I got up with a phone company called Alive, which is like their Apple over there around that whole Caribbean. And I told the owner, I said, look, I just want to help someone. I said, my life's been blessed. He said, no worries. So Damian Blackburn with Alive, he was just like, man, let's just help all the children. I put 6 guys in college on scholarship. I help guys go to where they need to go. If they need to go to college, I just be like, man, let me call up the coaches that I played for in my college, and then I'll put them on.
What age range are you?
Right.
Or you do this or you do that. You have multiple things that you're doing. So what would your title be?
Right now, I'm gonna be honest. I just feel like I'm anointed. I feel like God is moving me to help someone and give them my story. Just give it to them and let them see that a lot of people like to give up. A lot of people like to make excuses. Sometimes in life you can't make an excuse. Sometimes you just gotta go. My name is in Isaiah verse 1, and it means to go and not to wait. And I feel like, you know, when you have strength, when you got God, and when you can pray and say everything gonna be okay, you can do whatever you want to do in the world.
Absolutely.
You can do anything. You know, and that I stick with that in these countries, because I'm gonna tell you, there's times I'll be like, whoa, you know, but at the end of the day, I pray. And it's not praying at a church. Sometimes you gotta wake up in the middle of the day and go pray on your own and just lift your hands up and say, God, protect me in every position.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Protect me from people. And it works. It's like an energy that he brings to me, and I say, these are the $1 million secrets about life. It's not about money.
Right.
You know? And LA is like so drawn up on this and that, but really, if they really knew the secret, you can really succeed.
打看一个4、3、2、2，太少了。这一球，今日10大好球。
คือจะเอาฟาวลงอ่ะนะฮะเจมส์ไทเลอร์โอ้โหนี่ลงมาใหม่ๆครับโอ้โหเอาจนได้ครับซิโมเนตครับความพยายามเอาง่ายๆครับซิโมเนต
Basically, I've touched the world. Played in 15 different countries. I did a lot of charities in the Bahamas. Did a lot of charities in China. I did Puerto Rico, Mexico, Germany, Croatia. But I specifically picked Bahamas because my grandfather's last name comes from over there, and it also comes from another country as well. So, Arnie. And it's my first time back in 6 years, and I thought it would be an honor to do something massively in America, but in Los Angeles. So first time back, feels great to be back. See my great uncle, my auntie, my grandfather, and I want to, you know, make something positive with the youth here in the community of Los Angeles. Inglewood, I'm all for. Okay. That's the way you work. When you work out here, you play like you play mad. That's good. Every drill, every time you play like you're angry. You play like it's the last. You play serious. I like that. Give me 5, boy.